welcome back to Awaken. I'm Emma. Today I'm back with another grocery haul and I'm heading to Aldi. I do have a few bits that I need to use up from my cupboards and fridge freezer, so whilst I'm out I'll just be getting some bits together to go with those. And also I'll be having a little look at the Mother's Day bits because it's Mother's Day in just a few days. I've got my mum and auntie coming over for afternoon tea with myself and the girls on Saturday, so I'll need to get some bits for that as well. When I'm back, I'll lay everything out to show you what I've bought. I'll talk you through my meal plan for the week, and then I'll show you what Mother's Day bits I've bought for the weekend. So because I'm really exciting, I'm going to mix things up a little bit and start with my frozen foods. So I've picked up some ice lollies, or lolly ices as we like to call them around here, for the girls with the weather getting just a little bit nicer now. Bella loves these, well, I call them mini magnums, and these ones are for Lydia, but they'll probably share. Some waffles, These McDonald's look-alike nuggets for Bella. She did try them a couple of weeks ago and really liked them, so they're a little treat for her. And I just thought I'd stock up on some freezer bits because I must admit, and it's probably not the same in all Lidls, but the Lidl I went to last week didn't have much of a frozen range. So yeah, my freezer's quite bare at the minute. I've got some tempura chicken strips and battered chicken chunks, some chicken dippers and skin on fries. And then Lydia loves the low-calorie ice creams. She's on a little bit of a health kick at the minute, so I've picked this up for her and I'm sure she'll really like it. 375 calories for the whole tub. Can't complain. Next, I've got any household items for cleaning, disposables, toiletries and some other random bits to show you. So thankfully, Aldi had my washing tablets in this week. The other week I had to get some branded ones which are quite a bit more expensive, like nearly double the price. So yeah, I was pleased to see these. I've got some bin bags, greaseproof paper for the oven. I do feel like I buy a lot of the same stuff all the time, but doesn't everyone? I mean, I don't know if you're going to get bored of seeing these videos with a lot of the same products, which is why I've been mixing it up, going to different places. But I suppose we all tend to have staple things that we buy week in, week out, or whenever we run out. Another thing, for example, for me is these surface wipes. I used to buy tons of them, as I've said before, but I just buy probably a packet a week wherever I go. Benny's already tried these meaty strips and he really likes them. And I thought I'd let him try these mini chew bones for a change as well. The only toiletries I need were some baby wipes for anything and everything really. The dog, the kids, just wiping up mess. They just come in so handy. And some tampons. Then again, to stock up on Easter treats for Bella's Easter egg hunt, I picked up these mini mix-ups. So my Easter egg hunt collection's coming on really well now. On to chills, I've got a selection of pizzas. The girls love these stone-baked ones. They tried them a few weeks ago and have been asking me when I'm going back for more since. I tried the barbecue and spicy meat last time and then I've picked up a pepperoni as well. Some ham for sandwiches, some chicken for sandwiches, some sausages for sandwiches I suppose, or for breakfast. I've still got some eggs and bacon in the fridge. The only fresh meat I've picked up this week is these chicken fillets. I've picked up some chocolate eclairs, my boyfriend, that is favourite. Some yoghurts for the girls. This is also my boyfriend, he loves these farmhouse yoghurts. And the cookies are for the girls. Again, they tried them the other week and said they were really nice. I must admit, I had a little bite. Quite impressed. From the bakery, I picked up a loaf for sandwiches and breakfast, some waffles for breakfast, some pita breads for lunches, some burger buns, the brioche ones, because the girls have decided that they do really like these now. And I've got some burgers left in the freezer to use up. Some wraps for a fajita kit that I did buy last week, but never got round to using because I let the girls have a cheeky Mackey's, or McDonald's for those who don't call it Mackey's. What do you call it? Mickey D's, Mackey's. Yeah, if you hear me say Mackey's, I mean McDonald's. Onto cupboard foods. Got some cereal bars, some Fibre One caramel square bars for Lydia, some Benefit summer fruit ones for myself and Bella. Then just a selection of biscuits, cookies, Kit Kats, mini rings. These little hazelnut delights are really handy for Bella's lunch bag. Some crunchies for whoever wants one. I want to pick up these cereal bars for Bella as well. She likes these. Some tortilla chips. Mexican rice to go with our fajitas that we never got round to eating last week. Lydia's like me, she's quite a bit of a snacker. So even when she's trying to be healthy, she has to have something in to be able to pick up. And I don't just mean fruit. Things like these, rice crackers, low in calorie. She likes them. The crisps will just be for my boyfriend or, again, just to have in case anyone calls around. And then I picked up these for myself. I've got no hummus actually, which would have been nice with them, but I'm pretty plain. I can eat them dry, just as a little snack now and again. Guess what? Some Nutella for Bella. Some coffee for me. And I got some orange squash. I normally get the little mini Robinsons concentrated bottles, but I couldn't find any of those today, so I've just picked this one up. Myself and the girls don't drink juice. This will just be for when the girls' friends call around or my nieces and nephews call over as well. Oh, and I got some chewies for Lydia. Sorry, chewing gum for Lydia. I'm teaching you some new words today, aren't I? Yeah, round here we call chewing gum chewies. I picked up these vegan sweets for my friend a couple of weeks ago. She never got to try them because the girls got to them first, which is what happens in this house. Nothing lasts for long. The girls really like them and they're quite low in fat and salt, so probably better than most sweets. Just a little treat for the girls. And lastly, I've got some fresh items. Not too many though, because I will be calling to me town centre within the next few days just to go to the bank, and I'll call into me local greengrocer just so everything's nice and fresh. But in the meantime, I've got some Maris Piper potatoes, carrots, some onion and peppers. Obviously these can go with a variety of dishes. Some lettuce, and for fruit I've just got some bananas and wonky red grapes because I still have some tangerines and apples left from last week's shop. To use up this barbecue sauce and rice and sweet corn that I already had, I picked up some chicken today, so we'll have a barbecue chicken and rice dish. We'll be having beef mince with carrots and onion in gravy with some boiled potatoes and peas on the side, just to use up this mince and peas that I already had in the freezer. As I said, I never got round to having fajitas. I picked up this fajita kit in Lidl last week, so we'll be having this tonight just so it doesn't go out of date. I've picked up some rice and tortilla chips and wraps to have with it, and I've got some salsa and cheese and lettuce as well. Using some bits that I already had and some bits that I bought today, I'll make a Chinese dish with chicken, sweet chilli and soy sauce, a bit of garlic, some mixed peppers, shredded carrots and onion, and I'll make some egg fried rice. I'll have beef burgers on brioche buns with cheese and lettuce and some skin on fries. I already had the burgers and the cheese. So as I said before, the girls will be having the friends over on Friday night and they'll be having pizza and garlic bread with some bake at home cookies afterwards. Okay, so I'll show you what I've picked up for Mother's Day from the lovely range of things that Aldi has available this week. First of all, I've got this orchid, which was $12.99. It comes in a lovely pot and also with a candle. I've actually bought this for my nan, who passed away a couple of years ago, but my nan would always buy something like this or some flowers at least for her lost loved ones on Mother's Day or for any special occasion. So I'm keeping this tradition going for my nan, and I'm sure if she was here she would have loved this orchid and candle. To brighten up the kitchen space ahead of my afternoon tea, I've just picked up this bunch of flowers which was $3.99. It'll just look really nice on the dining table. Obviously some tea. I've got regular tea and coffee in the cupboard, but I've got these for my mum to try because she's just into fruit teas at the minute. And because it wouldn't be afternoon tea without scones, I've got some specially selected all butter scones without any raisins in because I think most people in this house prefer them plain. I got some strawberry conserve, but they didn't have any clotted cream, so we'll have to call out for some of that before the weekend. For some other desserts, I've got some mini caramel shortcake bites, and these look really nice. White chocolate, hazelnut and raspberry mini tarts. So there's a little variety of desserts there. I picked up some strawberries for a dessert. I actually went for the specially selected and not the wonky ones this week because I did find that the wonky ones were quite hard. I'm not sure if it was just that batch, but to be on the safe side, I've paid an extra 50p for these specially selected ones because each time I've had these, they've been really, really nice and soft and tasty. So these can go along with the scones, or I can dip them in some chocolate, some milk or white as another little treat. I got some wonky blueberries, which are just as nice as the regular, and some raspberries too. For salad, I went for these peppery baby leaf and rainbow salad boxes, which are washed and ready to eat. I just find that these save me so much prep time, and I wouldn't say they cost me much more than if I went and bought all the bits myself and prepared the salads myself. I've got a cucumber and also some cherry tomatoes, which can be used for sandwiches and just for dressing. For sandwiches, I've got a variety of different breads, which I think is essential for a nice afternoon tea. I've got white farmhouse, wholemeal and lightly seeded. Now, I'm not feeding the 5,000 here. What I'll do is freeze some of these loaves. I've got plenty of space in my freezer at the minute, so whatever I don't use won't go to waste. I've got some crisps just as a little savoury side. And then on my sandwiches, we'll be having a variety of different fillings. So the first one is going to be beef and mustard. I've then got some ham, which I'll serve with cheese and some red onion chutney. And these again, which is so quick and easy, an egg mayo filler and coronation chicken filler. I know there'll be people out there who can make delicious fillers themselves, but that's not me, guys. I'm not really much of a cook. If I had the time, then I'd be happy to experiment, but you know, at £1.25 each pot, this'll do, this'll be great. As another little side, I've just got these pork pies. My mum's actually got her own special lunch because she's on a Herbalife diet at the moment. She's doing really well. I think she's lost just over 2 stone. So she can only have 2 protein shakes a day and 1 meal in the evening or for lunch. So she's going to have a lunch in mine. She's asked for some chicken, which I'll have with salad, and she's going to have a little bit of Caesar dressing as well. So everything's away finally. I've had a lovely afternoon though. The weather has just been gorgeous. I think everyone just feels a little bit happier when the sun's out, and maybe because it's Mother's Day at the weekend. I'm so happy with my nan's little gift and my own little gift just there, but I can't wait to have the afternoon tea on Saturday with my mum and my auntie and lay out all my lovely little sandwiches and desserts and fruit. I'm sure the girls will want to get involved with that as well. To be able to afford these little extras and the food for the afternoon tea on Saturday, I did have to spend slightly over my £100 grocery budget this week. I did know this before I got to the till though, and what I actually did was sacrifice my £20 eating out money for my Saturday night Indian takeaway. But it'll definitely be worth it, and I can always have a takeaway another week. Today I bought 70 grocery items costing £79.99. All of my items for afternoon tea cost £28.22, and my 2 lots of flowers cost £16.98. So in total I've spent £125.19 today. So if you've done your maths, you'll realise that I've still gone over my grocery budget and my eating out budget by just over £5. So I'll be taking that from my puppy Benny's envelope. So thank you, Benny, for my flowers. I really hope you've enjoyed today's special Mother's Day grocery haul, and I hope that you have a lovely Mother's Day, whatever you choose to do. If you have enjoyed today's video, please let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click on the bell and subscribe button for more content like this, and I'm planning an intentional living. Thanks guys, bye for now.